National Cancer Awareness Month, or as it's better known, colon cancer. Despite being diagnosed at a very young age, one brave woman has fought this disease and has started an organization to help educate people about protecting themselves. She's here now to share her journey. Please welcome Shannon Sylvain.
You were diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer at 31. Wow. So young. What was that moment like?
The moment that I was told was very difficult because I was at home, and you know when your doctor tells you if there's anything wrong, I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
I always expect that to be the morning time, and so it was late in the evening. It was like 7 o'clock. My husband was in the kitchen cooking, so I wasn't thinking anything of it. I was like, I'm good. I just spent all this money for this test because I had to pay $3,000 for the exam because I'm not of the age for health insurance to cover it. So I was at home and I got the call and I answered, and he's in the kitchen singing to Stevie Wonder, and my doctor is telling me that I could tell she was crying. And I was like, it didn't even cross my mind that she was calling me to tell me bad news.
Yeah.
Didn't even cross my mind.
Were there any warning signs at all?
Not frequently, but I had blood in my stool. But the reason why I didn't think anything of it was because when I was about 23, I went to the doctor and I said I had blood in my stool.
Yes.
And she told me that it was due to probably diet and stress, and they never ran any tests on me. And she told me I was too young to have anything.
And you had colon cancer.
And I had it when I was 23.
Wow. So this false information. At what age does insurance cover that? I'm just curious.
50.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, how did you wait it until that point? We don't know. Wow.
She wouldn't be here.
So what was the treatment like?
So I immediately, after that day that I was called to be told that I had colon cancer, I immediately had to have surgery to remove a part of my colon.
Okay.
I went directly into that. I remember the day after my surgery laying in the bed and them asking me if I wanted kids. And I was like, today? Because not today.
You still had a sense of humor.
Yeah, listen, I was just like, what do you mean? But the reason why they were asking was because they knew I was going to have aggressive chemo and radiation treatments, and I needed to do IVF immediately.
Wow.
So I did IVF for 10 days immediately.
Oh my God.
Not covered by your insurance. Also, went into daily radiation for 2 months, and then chemo for a year.
Jeez.
Wow.
Well, we know that you had a great support group, a great support system, and they're actually here today, right?
Yeah, my amazing family, my husband, my mom, my best friend, my cousin.
There they are.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a good-looking group of people.
And they're wearing blue because blue is the color to represent Colon Cancer Awareness Month.
All right.
Okay, so for those that are watching, how important really was it for them to be there with you throughout your whole journey?
They're the reason why I'm here.
Wow.
Completely. Without my husband, who, I
Which one husband?
I know, we're trying to figure this out.
Immediately when I was diagnosed, I knew that there were a lot of things that were going to have to change, from food, from just the way I lived, and he's just been.
Aww.
All right. Well, you know what? You had a husband, and also you didn't let this knock you down.
Yeah.
You started something, and you chose to fight back, and you started the Brown Sugar Rehab.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
So, Brown Sugar Rehab. So when I was in the hospital, my doctor was explaining to me that I probably would not live past 2016 when I was diagnosed.
Wow.
And hearing all that was very hard because it was just a week or so after my 32nd birthday. And I was like, why is that? And they said to me that people of color typically are diagnosed in the later stages due to lack of healthcare resources and the ability to afford the test, like the colonoscopy, and then access to the finances to afford these different things. And so I said, well, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out educating folks so that this doesn't have to happen to anybody else.
Thank you.
Amen. And so I started Brown Sugar Rehab.
Well, you know what? We're going to continue this conversation because Shannon has a lot of information, wants to help people. So we'll be right back with more of The Real.
Thank you.